We welcome you in the school museum Skidel Industrial. You cannot talk about the modern industrial complex of Skidel without touching the historical portrait of our town. The archival materials of the books Skidel and its outskirts, Living History and Skidel 500 Years of History, written by Sergei Toks, help us very much. He worked hard and wrote 3 books about Skidel. The co-author of the books about Skidel is Nikolai Zelenkovsky, who was born and grew up in Skidel. He wrote books Skidel, Friendship Dating Meetings. Valuable information was taken from the book Memory, Historical and Documentary Chronicle of the Grodno District, edited by Vladimir Verhes. Having studied and systematized the material, we've got an exclusive Skidel Chronicle calendar, which is full of valuable material for townspeople. So, Skidel appeared on the river Skidlanka and Spushanka. The name of the royal place itself is a translation from Balta, which means shelp. In ancient times, the freedom-loving Skidel's people got in the way of the enemy like a shelp on the eastern outskirts of Grodno. It is considered that Skidel was founded in 1508. But there is an earlier mention about Skidel in the archival documents of the Lithuanian matrix in 1466. For half a century, the Skidel was owned by grand princes Kazimir Yagailovich and Alexander, Sigismund I the Old and his wife Bona Sforza, Vladislav Vaza and his brother Jan Kazimir, the Radziwill family. You can see a picture gallery about the Chetvertynskys family. The student's drawing shows homestead of Chetvertynsky, which hasn't survived. It was burned in 1920. Only its entrance gate was survived, which is reflected in the emblem of Skidel. And the church tomb, it was built by Konstantin Chetvertynsky for his mother Kaleta and brother Gustav, a privy councillor and the court of Alexander I. Initially, Skidel was founded as a craft place. In 1901, in Skidel there were 70 trading companies and 12 industrial, in most leather. Based on recent indicators, Skidel was at the second place among the towns of the Grodno region. In 1903, as an ambition wrote, according to the factory industry, Skidel district is in the best position, having 12 tenures according to the Hamburg system. 3 had the Bechery tenures, 3 sevens workshops, a tile factory, a bullet factory, a honey plant, and a factory of mineral waters. As Nabishin noted that there is a brewery and a mill. Modern Skidel has the status of agricultural town, as it includes objects related to industry and agriculture. Today, Skidel is the industrial center of the Grodno region, where industrial factories produce about 90% of regional industrial output and employs 70% of townspeople. Factories sell their production to different countries. Foreign trade turnover is about $50 million. Food is the leading industry in our town. This industry includes following companies: Skidelsky Sugar Plant, Agro-Kombinat Skidelsky, Bakery, Молочный мир, Grodno Bioproduct. Chemical industry in Skidel is presented Republican Unitary Enterprise Biomedpreparaty. The construction companies are road repairing and constructing management, Мебельстройконструкция. Agriculture is represented by Agrokомбинат Skidelsky. The transport enterprise consists of road, railway, pipe and power lines, Grodno Meliovodhoz and Skidel Автоуслуги. There are bus and railway stations in Skidel. Our museum presents the exhibition of products of our leading companies. You can see photos of the best works and their awards. In the June of 1941, Skidel was occupied by German fascist invaders. 8 comsomolets of Skidel created a secret organization and led an active struggle against the invaders. They died as heroes on 3rd of September in 1942. The remains of 1,138 soldiers were burned in a mass grave in the old park. 4 of them were heroes of the Soviet Union. They all died defending our native town. Skidel was liberated from the Nazi invaders on the 3rd of July in 1944. You can see the exposition dedicated to townspeople who fought against the fascists in the Polish army in 1939, for which they were awarded the Polish Medal for their participation in the defensive war of 1939. This memory is not only a tribute to the past but beyond the present, for it is impossible to be a citizen and a patriot without knowing and honoring the past of its people. Thank you for your attention.